This next category is area of a segment. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 problems, and there's only one of each, which means we have the exact same problems for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So since we have the exact same problems, there is absolutely no reason why you should get any of these wrong. So please literally just listen and at least copy it, at least get some of this done. Okay, so I will do 3 of these with you guys, and then you can do 4, 5, 6, 7 on your own for individual practice. So area of a segment number 1. Let's do this one. We're going to calculate the area of the segment. Round your answer to the nearest tenth if necessary. Use 3.14 to estimate pi. If the radius of the circle is 8 centimeters, what is the area of the shaded segment? Okay, so the shaded segment is, this little leaf kind of shaped slice right over here. And we have this circle and we have a triangle. So let me first talk about the circle. Remember that we know that the area of a circle is pi r squared. That would give you the entire area of the circle. Also, 90 degrees is exactly 1/4 of the circle. Like if I were to divide the circle into perfect fourths, 90 degrees would give me exactly 1/4 of this circle. So let me just show you 90 over 360. Remember, 360 is the entire circle. 90-degree portion of it out of the 360, if you simplify this fraction, it will give you 1/4. And you can also see that over here, that, let me shade it in. This slice of the circle pi is 1/4 of the entire circle. So therefore, that yellow bit that I've shaded in should have an area of 1/4 times pi r squared. So that's the yellow bit, okay? And so after we have the yellow bit, to get the gray shaded area, you just have to take the yellow sector and subtract the triangle. So what is the area of a triangle? I'm going to write that in blue over here. I'm just going to write it like that. Remember that the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Base being this line and height being this line. In this case, since we have a triangle in the circle, the base and the height are both equal to the radius of the circle. So this would be 1/2 radius times radius, because the base literally goes from the center of the circle to the outside of the circle. That is by definition the radius of a circle. The height also goes from the center to the top, to the outside of the circle, which is by definition the radius. So both the base and the height are the same thing as radius. So the area of this specific triangle would be 1/2 r squared. So we have the area of the sector, which is that yellow shaded region, and then we have the area of the triangle inside of that sector. And if you are to subtract it, we should get the leftover, which is the gray. So let me show you that over here a little bit more clearly. So if you have this entire section that I'm going to shade right here, this is the sector. You take this entire thing, and then you take away this blue bit right here, you should be left with just the gray area. Okay, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take the area of the sector. Let me write that out. Area of the sector. And then we're going to subtract the area of the triangle. All right, so this is our formula that we're going to use. Area of the sector minus area of the triangle. Okay, so let's plug it in. If the radius of the circle is 8 centimeters, they say, so 1/4 pi 8 squared minus 1/2 8 squared. I'm just going to write the rest in black. Actually, we don't need to. We're just going to use 3.14 to estimate pi, and I'm going to type that in the calculator. Okay, so let's clear all of this stuff in the calculator. Let me clear some of this so that you can actually see. You can always rewind the video, so no worries about me erasing this here, hopefully. You can always rewind the video to rewatch anything that you were confused about. I just need to make space. So the formula that we are typing in is this formula right over here. And we are also going to use 3.14 to estimate pi. It says that right here. Okay. So we have 1/4 pi, so 3.14, 8 squared minus 1/2 8 squared. Literally, I just typed this in here and I replaced pi with 3.14 because we said use 3.14 to estimate pi. So instead of pi, I just replaced it with 3.14. Other than that, I just typed everything in the way it was. Now we're going to round our answer to the nearest tenth. So we only want one decimal place. So this is 18.24. 4 is a small number, so the 2 stays as a 2. We have 18.2. Okay, so let's do a couple more examples of this. All right, so remember that we're using this formula. I already derived it in the first example, so we're just going to keep this formula and use this formula. So then let me annotate, let me erase some of this stuff because this was the other problem. So using that formula, once again, let's read the problem. If the radius of the circle is 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters, what is the area of the shaded segment? So it's the same exact picture. We're just telling you that it has a different radius this time. So the radius is 4 centimeters. Let's plug it in. 1/4 pi 4 squared, because r is the radius. So r gets replaced with 4 minus, that should be in black, minus 1/2 r is 4 squared. Let me type that in the calculator. One-fourth times 3.14. Remember, we're using 3.14 to estimate pi, so I'm going to leave it as 3.14. Here, the radius is now 4. So I just literally just changed the equation so it looks like this one with the new radius, and it tells us 4.56. We are rounding our answer to the nearest tenth. Just like earlier, round your answer to the nearest tenth. So that means we want one decimal place. This says 4.56. 6 is a big number, therefore it's 4.6. 4.6. All right, let's do one more example. Remember, it is just using the same formula right over here. So let me annotate. It says, if the radius of the circle is 20 inches this time, so I'm going to erase this 4. That was the original radius. And in here, I'm just going to write 20 because our new radius is 20. So literally the only thing I'm changing in here is the radius because that's the only thing in this example that's changing. Over here, 20. Over here, 20. And then it tells us 114. There's nothing to round. There's no decimal places. So we're just going to leave it as 114. All right, so hopefully that was enough examples for you for this category. Your task is to do 4, 5, 6, 7 on your own. It's the exact same type of problem with this formula. So use this formula, type it in the calculator, round your answer to the nearest tenth. There's Absolutely no reason why any of you should get 1, 2, or 3 incorrect, because they are the same problems that I have, that you have, that everyone in this class has. So watch the video, get those answers in, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, you're on your own for that. Remember that you can use paper, the online free tutoring, to help you out if you have questions, or you can ask the sub.